Sean Evans. I feel like I'm gonna shit myself.
It feels like the taste buds on my tongue are being pinched off.
Sean, let's discuss the time that your ex-boyfriend tried to...
Get the fuck out of Sean Evans' face.
I tell her, baby, I'm a fireball.
Hey guys, I'm so sorry to report to you that Keagan is missing. We don't know where she is. But my name is Sean Evans, and I am here to replace her forever. She's not coming back, and we don't really care. So let me introduce Trauma Tuesdays with hot trauma and even hotter chicken.
So did anything weird happen to you guys this week?
See, not penises.
Why do you, as a man, own a vacuum?
Oh my god!
Thank you so much for having us on the show.
I'm a little scared, to be honest.
Or coming on our show.
Of Sean Evans.
Yeah.
I think Sean Evans ate Keagan. I have no proof of it.
No one is afraid of Sean Evans.
I know, like, you seem like a biter a little bit.
We have talked about the new Mean Girls movie, not once, but twice on this very podcast. So imagine how excited we are to give you this sponsor.
You can see the all-new Mean Girls movie for yourself in the comfort of your very own home by buying it on digital now.
New student Katie Heron gets into the top of the social food chain with a group of popular girls, ruled by the queen bee that we're all absolutely obsessed with, Regina George.
This is a new twist on the iconic classic Mean Girls. If you buy it on digital today, you get over 30 minutes of fetch bonus features.
Sydney, stop trying to make fetch happen. It's available at participating retailers from Paramount Pictures, and it's rated PG-13.
And here's the most iconic part. We're giving away 2 digital downloads of this movie for free. To enter and to get more information, head to our Instagram at Trauma Tuesdays.
So, what are we doing today?
I don't know. I've never seen this show.
I've literally never
seen it.
I have never seen it.
Am I the only one that's seen
Because
this?
I was coming up with like mean ass questions when I was doing my bald cap. Because
Wait,
I
do you
thought
still have them?
no, I thought it well like in my head.
Okay.
And I thought it was like the James Corden show where it's like you eat when you don't want to answer a question. So I was thinking really mean questions.
Sean, how have you not even seen
Oh,
the
yeah.
show?
Well, why would
When
Sean
you're too
need to
busy
watch it?
producing, you know,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
being rich
Being
and
the
famous
star?
and a celebrity,
Yeah.
usually you don't watch people.
I doubt the Kardashians have
You
seen their
interact
show.
with them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Sean is doing great today, by the way. Thank you for asking. Sean
I
is
love how
awesome.
Sean only speaks in third person.
Sean loves to do that. Sean is a great person.
So,
Sean is so sick of interviewing other people. Sean wants to be asked a goddamn question. Somebody asked Sean
well,
a goddamn question.
that's what's so exciting about today because
Ask about Sean's shoes.
we are including Sean in this today. And we will be doing basically a version of Hot Ones, but on Trauma Tuesdays, Hot Messes, and we're going to be eating wings from Dave's Hot Chicken. We don't have the budget for the bottles that they have.
I also hate chicken.
I also hate wings, so these are tenders.
These are
This is like a bad choice for us.
We are iPad children at best. Ask Sean about his boots. Well, nobody ever wants to show Sean from the bottom down because they get too intimidated. They're worried the celebrities will never come back on the show.
Okay.
So I decided that today
Oh my god, she's flexible. She's
show-
doing the splits.
we show what
Okay.
Sean is all about.
Sean is truly...
This is the first chicken wing of the night.
Oh,
Sean loves chicken! Everybody get in the mood. Yeah!
She found out that Sean Evans is tired of chicken actually by now.
Who is she?
me.
Oh, I was pointing to Sydney, sorry. I forgot Sean Evans doesn't have peripheral vision.
Sean Evans. Sean Evans
Known
is...
fact.
Sean Evans' hearing is muted,
Oh
and
my
so is his
goodness.
peripheral vision due to his baldness. I can't hear shit. I forgot to cut
You should
holes.
have like stabbed you.
I forgot.
Who are you texting?
Keagan, we're literally supposed to be recording today. Where the fuck
Yeah,
are
I'm
you?
texting Keagan. Where is she?
The first tender.
This is my goddamn show!
Well, you're not
I
leading
hardly
it.
know her. I was allowed 3 of those a week now. Or
Yeah.
was it a month? I
A
don't
week.
know.
A month.
I've been in timeout long enough.
Okay, is this medium mild?
This is light mild. This is nothing. This is...
I'll also.
I'm gonna poop weird tonight.
Delish. Keagan, Sean. What is something you truly believe you can do better than anyone else you know?
My Minecraft impression.
What can you
Show us
demonstrate, please? I'm really happy about that. Sydney, what is the most useless piece of information that you know?
You can actually call elevator phones, like the emergency ones.
You can call them from the outside?
Yeah, because one time we were on an elevator and someone did that and they said, hey, can I speak to the owner of this house?
When's the last time you texted your ex? Who's the last ex you texted?
Is it for both of us or we
Rachel, who's the last text you ex? Who's it? Hey, babe.
Yeah.
Who's the last ex you texted? And when's the last time you texted your ex?
I only have one real ex, and I texted them happy birthday. So January.
That's so lame. Sean regrets having you on this show.
For just saying
Back in,
happy birthday. It was in a group chat with his twin sister.
Oh, slay. Mm-hmm. I think it was, and I'm gonna Animal Crossing sound this out. It was he helped me move my dresser.
That was fine.
Sean.
That wasn't spicy.
Yeah,
No,
this
that's
is
like
medium.
the nothing one.
Yeah.
That's like a regular tender.
Yeah. So
That's light mild. Okay.
So for Keagan, growing up in Wilmington, Sorry, Sean.
Sean.
The fuck is
I'm
Keagan?
so sorry. Yeah.
You ate her.
Growing up in Wilmington.
Sean Evans grew up in Wilmington.
Yes.
Who would do that?
It's
You
9
didn't
p.m.
text and my alarm went off.
I know.
What's my bedtime routine? Sean Evans.
Sean Evans has a bedtime routine that starts at 9 p.m.
Hey guys, this is my bedtime routine.
Wait, should we cut? We just cut to that? Like we follow you back to your apartment and film your bedtime routine? Sean Evans.
So, Sean, growing up in Wilmington,
Sean Evans.
Yeah.
Sean Evans. Oh, I have to say the full thing. Okay. Sean Evans.
Sean Evans.
We are not friends. We're not on a first
Growing
name
up
basis.
in Wilmington.
North Carolina.
Growing up in Wilmington, North Carolina. I'm gonna slap you. What is the most common phrase that you have heard?
I love Trump.
We've all been there, Sean. Hearing it, not saying it. Let me clarify that.
Or I guess what's the weirdest phrase that you've heard growing up?
I like to fuck her in a bucket.
Do you have like context for that, or is it exactly what it sounds like?
No, I just made that up. I'd like it to be a thing.
Okay,
We can
okay.
start saying. I'm gonna
So
start
that's a new
saying.
Wilmington
I'm gonna
thing.
stub my toe and say, "Oh, I'm like to fuck her in a bucket."
But like mean it.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm going to. I just haven't stubbed my toe yet.
Okay, cool.
Rachel, growing up in Rocky Mount, what is the weirdest thing that you've seen?
Once I accidentally saw a dead homeless guy on the road. But what's worse is that I was on the way to school and he was alive and standing at the intersection and like, you know, asking for food and money and stuff. And then on the way back, he was covered in a white sheet and the police and an ambulance was there. So within like 3 hours, I don't know what happened.
How'd you know it was him?
It was, I mean, it was the same. It was a very specific intersection where like he would stand like every day.
Okay, so I was driving past Market
Even
and
hotter
Gordon.
trauma.
Yeah, we officially initiated it.
Sean Evans doesn't care.
Yeah, Sean Evans doesn't give a fuck.
I was driving past Market and Gordon, and then the car in front of them, in front of both of the cop cars, that's not a cop car, starts reversing down the highway or down the highway. And instead of them chasing down the car, this is the fucking dumbest thing I've ever seen. Instead of them chasing down the car with their car, they all four of them, both cops in both cars, get out and start chasing him on foot. When I was coming back the other way, they were still with the dude. I mean, good job you caught him, but like, at what cost? That was the one time where I was like, I really wish I had a dash cam. I wish I had a dash cam.
Nobody's
so
gonna
bad.
believe me. Speaking of filming things because nobody's gonna believe you.
Oh my god.
What?
Okay.
So I was walking my mans out last night because I had to like walk him back to his car to get the parking pass. And when I'm coming back, I hear what I think. You know when you drop something, you go like, ah! Like I hear what I think is that. And then it keeps going. It was not a scared scream. It was a sex scream over and
very
over.
exciting.
So loud. Hey, so loud. I was down the hall. And I was like, this is so loud. They have to be fucking by the door. Like, it's gotta be. And so I hear like, yes, yes. And I'm like, good for you, girl. But oh my God,
No,
this is loud.
no.
And so Sydney's not gonna believe me when I say how loud this was. And I knew it was almost over. You could hear it was almost over. So once I got back, and it got louder after I stopped recording. And I get back, and I go, and I'm crying. And I go, Sydney, it's so loud. And she's like, what the fuck? So yeah, just over and over, just the loudest moans. And yes. So good for her, but also like children live here.
She showed me the video, and I thought she was right outside their door.
Can you play
down the
it?
hall.
Can you play it?
Yeah, I can, but you can't unhear it, is the thing.
Yeah, you cannot unhear it.
Sean Evans has heard this plenty of times. That's like fake almost.
What if they were just watching porn over the speakers?
No, literally, they couldn't disconnect the Bluetooth.
And they're like, shit. Like, that's them. They're like,
It's a guy living alone. No, and then I walk further away. I'm down, like, our hallways are like squares almost. So I'm like down another corner. And that's how I knew it was almost over. Because I hear, yes, so loud that it sounds like it's like next door. And I go sitting, it might still be happening. And then I open the door to hear dead silence. I'm like,
You should do the mark on the door like they did in the fucking with Moses or whatever.
I like staple a red A.
With the blood.
I'm like, you
Red
little
A.
tramp. This is also will be nothing probably. Would you like to pick your preferred?
crunchy. Sean Evans likes crunch.
Sean Evans loves hearing the moans of random people.
Sean Evans
dude, these things are so
moans
big.
just like her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Think
Ding,
it
ding.
and sink it.
Keegan, what is the last thing you Googled?
DIY bald cap.
What do you mean? I thought you shaved your head for this.
Sydney, if you created a religion, what would it be?
I would have us all live in an encampment where we grow our own food, and then we would worship Harry Styles and Renee Rapp.
Harry Styles.
And we would just send them offerings of our corn and watermelon.
Why corn?
Watermelon.
Because corn's easy to grow.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is Sean Evans' next question?
Sean Evans is scared.
To ask a question? That's like your whole job.
I'm so sad I spent all my time on my bald cap. If you were a political figure, how would you abuse your power?
You know what? That's a good
I-
question.
Okay. So, I'm just saying.
Like, would you have fucked JFK?
I'm getting there.
He is
I've said this before. If I'm the president, it's a very stressful job, right? You're telling me I can't get okay, what I'm about to say is satire. Don't cancel this. Okay, I can't get a little head from an intern. Come on. I'm Bill Clinton. I got my saxophone and shit. I can't get just a little head from an intern. Just a little dome under the Oval Office desk. Come on, I'm the president. Come on. Anyways, yeah, I have a wife and I'm the president. It's abuse of power. That's what I would do though. I would get head.
Sean Evans would like you to leave this show.
Sean Evans knows I'm right.
Sean Evans fucked Bill Clinton.
And he would do it again.
Yes, he would.
But yeah, no, I'm stressed. I'm the president or a very important political figure and I'm gonna get head. I'm gonna get dome under the Oval Office
Dome?
desk.
You're gonna get dome?
I'm gonna get dome.
I've never heard of getting
You've
dome.
never heard that?
I've never heard
Oh.
of it either, but okay.
Really? Okay, I did not make that
I've
up.
heard of sloppy toppy
Yeah.
washing machine 3000.
Yeah, washing machine in the White House for sure.
I've heard that one.
Anyway,
Our language is so colorful today.
everyone's so creative.
Sean Evans went to Harvard, so.
Yeah.
If you had to choose a new set of parents between Rachel's and I's, whose set of parents would you choose?
So fun.
Respectfully.
We literally just talked about this
We
like
literally just
yesterday.
talked about this.
Well,
Yeah.
like how much she
So,
loves my mom. is what we
So-
talked about.
So, I'm going to refer back to a memory of
You don't even know Sean
earlier
Evans'
this week.
parents though. Like, what if Sean Evans has really cool parents?
Sean Evans.
Charlie Evans?
Sean?
Do you think his name is Charlie Evans?
No, I thought you called me Charlie Evans.
No. I said,
Okay.
I said Sean Evans' parents.
Oh, okay, work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be hard between Sean Evans' parents and Rachel. Rachel's parents.
Rachel was gonna raise you.
Yeah.
I'm your mommy now.
It's just funny because I'm her dad. Joking. That gets complicated then. Am I
the family tree
Rhonda's
is a
daughter and father? I would say respectfully, I just know Rhonda very well, and she has been very kind to me. I would have to say Rhonda.
Sean Evans doesn't fucking like you.
So now we're gonna go into, for me, is Explain That Graham, which I have scoured y'all's Instagram. You have like a rich and eclectic past in
Okay. I would call it slutty, but like...
well, in theater.
Oh, yeah, definitely slutty then.
And so I need you to explain what was happening in this picture.
So that is actually, I'm gonna have to blur his face. That's my boyfriend from high school.
Oh,
who was playing Scar. And, yeah.
From the Lion King?
This is
Yeah,
Lion
we were in
King?
Lion King Jr. That was our best sold out show. People loved that show. But, yeah, no, I was a lioness. It was the best shape I was ever in because I had to be crouched, like, down most of the time. That is, in fact, the ex-boyfriend, though, who... rave. So that is the same man.
I have...
Sean Evans would never cheat on you.
Sean Evans just lightly caressed my hand for anyone listening.
I'm gonna slap both of y'all.
You can't slap Sean Evans.
I will slap Sean Evans.
can't slap
with
Sean
his
Evans.
own boots.
No,
Sean Evans will like
Anyways,
it.
Sean Evans eats corpses.
I would like to also...
Chicken's corpses.
I have... Okay.
I would like to briefly say, though, that Sydney tried to show us something on her phone right before we started filming, and she scrolls her photo library, and I just see, like, at least 15 photos of me. And I was
Okay,
like,
that is so dramatic. There was 5, and it's for this.
and I was like, hey, girl, you want to explain why there's multiple photos of you in your photo library? She was like, no, it's for this. I was like, yeah, we just scroll back in your photo library, which is years and years.
Oh my god. I have an Explain That Graham for you.
Okay.
Were you a horse boy? What is this picture?
Scandalous.
No, I was not. I just thought I looked hot. That's a Clydesdale. We went to like
Okay, slay.
the famous like Clydesdale barn in Ohio, and my mom was like, "Get up there," and that's my favorite shirt.
Oh, were you feeling hot?
It says something about like love, peace, stay strong.
She's an
Hope and
ally.
love.
I mean,
And stay
Sean's an ally.
and I wore plaid shorts, and
Your
I have a
pronouns.
scar on my nose.
I just corrected she to Sean. Your pronouns are Sean/Evans.
That is correct. And I have a scar right here across my nose because, because I was swimming with my eyes closed really fast. Really fast because the chlorine burned and I slammed into the side of the concrete pool and I cried so hard and I biked all the way home with my face
no.
gushing blood.
This is for the single hot tender, which is what they called me in high school. I was homeschooled. They didn't call me anything.
That's what they call Sean Evans.
That's what they called Sean Evans at, the University of
This one
Illinois.
looks more spicy.
And tell us how you feel about the spice level of this one.
Oh, that's delicious. I don't think it's that spicy, but I think it tastes really good. Oh no.
How you doing over there, Keagan?
I don't know who the fuck Keagan is.
Sean?
Sorry.
Time.
Sean, have you ever peed somewhere you weren't supposed to? Like, emergencies happen. Have you ever?
I shit in my neighbor's frame.
I'm gonna need you to explain that
That
one.
wasn't even the question. Technically, you didn't have to tell
We were just, I don't know why we were like, we have to do this.
Mm-hmm.
There was no emergency. You were just like,
We were all training ourselves to do it.
Okay.
how old were you?
That
15.
neighbor was probably so confused.
No, my neighbor was the one who made me do it.
He wanted shit in his front lawn.
Like your neighbor friend that was the same age as you? That was so weird.
Yeah.
His parents were probably like, why does the lawn smell?
Well,
It's like a hot summer
wow,
day.
our flowers and tomatoes are really growing well. What kind of
They are.
fertilizer did you?
Sydney,
Yeah.
did you get rejected by any colleges?
So, fortunately, no. But with that, I only applied to 3.
Okay.
And one of them was UNCW, one of them was UNC Charlotte, and the other one was Johnson & Wales. Sean?
Oh, Sean feels pain.
Sean, this is only level hot.
Sean would like some water, please.
Oh, yeah, you can have more water.
No, yeah, I was saying Sean's almost out of water.
Please don't deny Sean water. Please. I got rejected from NC State's design school.
Oh.
It's like got like a 1% acceptance rate. And I made it to the interview process, so I only had one more interview to go to be accepted into it. And I literally showed up to my interview, and the guy said, "I don't think you're gonna fit in here." And I cried the whole way home.
And now look at you, Sean. You have your own show.
Did you ever try to actually kill your sibling?
My sibling.
And did your sibling ever... Oh, I'm gonna ask you that, actually. Because you were horrible.
You're like, I wasn't horrible, but yes, I did.
I have never actually wanted to kill my sibling, but I have been mean to them.
I genuinely thought you were gonna say, have you ever actually thought about killing yourself?
I thought you were actually saying,
I was like, Jesus Christ!
wow, this is Trauma Tuesdays, but God.
We did say hot trauma.
Trisha Paytas recently learned that the Holocaust was real.
I don't believe anything she says.
When did you learn that the Holocaust
this
happened?
is a question. I think it was very, like, for as long as I can remember in elementary school, there's been, like, some sort of book or, like, even, like, a gradual, like, slightly, like, you know, like, Boy in the Striped Pajamas or stuff like that, like, where it's made kind of for kids to understand. So probably, like, first grade.
So, Athena, we're here.
Get your bitch ass in here.
Sean!
I knew about the Holocaust. Like, we learned about it in 4th grade.
Sean is
But-
proud of you.
What?
Sean is proud of you.
Thank you. But I did not know about 9/11 until 5th grade. And they had introduced it as, like, this is something that we know you've already heard several times. We talk about it every year. And I was like, what? This happened? I was like, terrorists hit our towers in 2001, and I was like, how have I not known until
I
now?
could have stopped it. Sean Evans could have stopped 9/11.
Rachel, you've had many hairstyles and hair colors throughout your lifetime.
Why?
This is true.
Why? Yeah.
Because I
Are
have
you a
issues with my
homo?
father. Next
No, I'm
question.
kidding. No, I'm kidding.
Sean!
Sean gets canceled.
Sean, how could you?
Sean's not an ally.
Sean Evans quote shut up homo trends on Twitter. Anyways,
And then they show you in the boots, they were like, oh, never mind.
never mind.
It was
Sean Evans
projection.
haircut.
What were you saying,
God.
Sydney?
So you've had many hairstyles and hair colors throughout your lifetime. Yeah, you, Sean. What is your favorite hair color, and what was the one that was kind of like the weirdest experience to dye?
My favorite was, I think, all over blue. I really liked that color, and I felt like it brought out my eyes, because, you know, blue is supposed to bring out brown. Anyway, then my least favorite was when I had this, like, I was a hair model for a hairdresser, and so she dyed it. It was silver, and she called it unicorn hair.
Oh, I
and
have
it
a
was
picture
like
of this
the
one.
different, yeah, it was the different streaks of rainbow, and so that was cool. However, when I washed it, I had hard water, like I had well water, and it turned green. It all merged together and like turned green, and so it was like a green tint. It wasn't like bright green, you know what I mean? But I did not like that, and I went and got it fixed.
You
But
can check my dad's Facebook. My dad probably has terrible photos of
You
me.
look just like your bald dad.
How dare you?
Sean Evans doesn't like looking like his dad.
My dad doesn't have facial hair. You are being racist towards bald men.
Baldest,
Racist?
Harris.
I don't know. What you're saying all bald men look alike.
Yeah.
Are we eating another wing?
That's what
Sydney
we were
has
talking.
to ask Sean a question.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sean is waiting.
Sean. Okay.
Pronouns are Sean.
Going throughout schooling, you had many different hobbies. I presume.
We're gonna talk about me getting bullied.
No.
When did Sean Evans get last pushed into a locker?
What would you say was your favorite hobby, and what was the one that you look back now and you cringe at?
Oh, I was a lacrosse girl as fuck.
Ooh,
And did you enjoy that?
No.
Okay, so your least favorite hobby.
I guess. I'm sorry, I don't think I have an interesting answer. Oh, I used to be like, I want to be a photographer.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
And so there's like photos on my Instagram of me like,
I loved those.
And
I know
I
exactly
only-
which ones you're talking about, and they were hot.
Oh my god, I got
They are! I'm not joking! Like, the ones I'm thinking about, you had like a red lip, and you like did like a little like, was it like a 50s thing? That was cute!
no, it's not. It's like
Sydney,
way
you know what I'm
too
talking about? It's
much.
cute. That's cute!
This is a good one, actually. This one's really good, actually. I'm a little
I'm
upset
so
how good
embarrassed by those photos.
Like, those are your embarrassing
I
photos, and they
fucking
look so
hate
good.
Those photos.
Time for Extra Hot, which is what they called Sean Evans in high school and also at University of Illinois. Take our bites. That's delicious. Still tastes really good. Oh no. Keagan, Sean, what's the craziest lie you've ever told?
Off the top of my head, one time I set the house on fire.
What?
I wanted to reheat my pizza, but I didn't want to use the oven because I was too lazy. So I turned the toaster on its side,
Oh.
and I put my pizza in the toaster. And
I'm like sweating.
I walked away. Like the cabinets are on fucking fire. Like a ball of flame. And
Why did you lie about this?
my dad was like, because I turned the toaster right side up.
Oh my god.
That's what I was worried about. I was worried about my parents thinking they raised a goddamn idiot. And they did. Their daughter is stupid
So
sometimes.
do you think the toaster just malfunctioned?
And my dad the whole time was like, this was my favorite toaster. How could it do this to us?
Oh my God.
And I was like, yeah, man, I don't know. He's like, are you sure you didn't turn it on its side? Like, are you sure you didn't do anything to it? I was
What
like,
if you
yeah,
had
Dad.
sued the toaster
I have
company?
no idea. And he was like, I will never use this toaster again. I loved this toaster. And to
So he
this
thinks the
day-
toaster's
and
abusive.
to this
He
day-
sued Oster Toaster Company. Sydney.
Or-
Yeah.
Oh. Do you have another one? Okay, go for it.
Or we were hanging out at this guy's house in middle school, and I had a huge crush on him. My friend and I snuck out to the house and like lied to my parents about it. And my fucking mom pulled up to the house and like figured it out some fucking way.
What?
And I was like, oh no, we're at the pool. She's like, no, you're not. Come outside. And knew his address.
Not the come outside text.
Knew his address.
Did you ever have Life 360?
No.
So did you lie to get out of it? Did you successfully lie?
No, she showed up. I was like, no, mom, like, we're
Oh,
at the
but
clubhouse.
I was wondering if you somehow gaslit, like,
No,
you
and then the
lost
other-
your way out of it.
And then the other girl got with him.
That bitch, that fucking
'Cause
skank. In middle
Used
school.
me, and I was so sad. I'm still in love with that guy.
Hit him up. I sent him this video.
No.
He dressed like Sean Evans.
He's had a
admitting
girlfriend for
that.
like 6 years. Trust me.
Gee. Okay. And then Sydney, what's the most awkward thing that's happened to you recently that you can think of?
It's not awkward in the moment, really.
What about that time you slept with my boyfriend?
Sean Evans' boyfriend? Sean Evans
Sean
gay?
Evans gay? One time I was serving a table, and they were being like outwardly rude to me, but I didn't know it at the time. And like,
Aw.
I was so dumb. Do you remember like Karen from Mean Girls?
Yeah.
That's what I felt like. I was like,
No, to
What?
just not acknowledge it though, not even on purpose. It's just like kind of a power move.
I literally was like, I don't get it.
Regina's like, Karen, come in here and let me do your eyebrows. She goes, okay, can I still have 2 of them?
Literally.
That's such a good line.
Sean, ask your
Question.
question.
Oh shit. What is the most embarrassing thing you've done sexually?
No, just like accidentally sometimes when like the guy's trying to like put it in, sometimes it like slips, it goes a little bit towards the butt. It's never gone in. It's never gone in. But you go, whoop. You go, wrong spot. And they go, oh God. And then you're like, am I gonna get a UTI? Like, and then, but also I was told once that I giggled too much during sex, and for that I was like, okay, fuck you, I'm having a good time and you're gonna critique my giggling. But like that was a little humbling. I don't know if it was like embarrassing, but that was like kind of mean. But
Is mine the same question?
it's a good question.
That is a good question. I would say
Sean only does anal.
Sean is a homophobic gay ally.
Stop! We love Sean!
Sean does not.
Sean loves himself.
Sean did 9/11.
Sean doesn't believe in the whole.
So
I forgot it was spicy chicken. My goddamn bread.
It's on your crotch, Sean.
like Dr. Kill. So
That was the most humbling thing I've ever. Eat bread with 2 hands. That's very good.
wait, what was the question exactly?
Most embarrassing thing you've done sexually.
Have you ever tried to
Have you
have
ever had sex?
Have you ever had sex? That's what it is.
No.
I
Sean is a virgin.
once tried to be intimate with someone in a car, like a sedan. Oh, I swallowed weird, and that had.
This hurts.
Did that happen in the car that you swallowed?
Yes. No. It was really awkward, and then I accidentally honked the horn.
Honk if you're horny. Did you honk it with your ass?
Yes.
Maybe you
That
scared
big juicy ass.
So I get to say that. Whoop.
Maybe you scared away intruders.
God, or just show that
My
we're
tongue
committing a
hurts.
crime.
My tongue
Well,
hurts.
Now we're going to our version of the last dab.
Well, you haven't asked your question.
Oh, sorry, I forgot.
Ugly bitch.
Sean!
If you had to be a part of one movie, or like you or yourself, but you're in that movie, what movie would you choose?
My tongue really hurts.
I think I would like to be in a movie that's not that far from real life. So maybe something like, but it's like a little bit better. So maybe something like, maybe like La La Land, where it's like people are they're like singing and stuff. And it's like everything's colorful, but also you're still going through the turbulence of life. And I don't even like La La Land. I gave it like 3 stars, something mediocre. But I think it'd be okay to live in. Like, I think it'd be all right. How is Sean doing?
Sean's tongue like feels like it's like dying. Like it feels like my tongue is swollen.
Yeah.
Am I having an allergic reaction?
It's very
It's
mild.
called being white.
Maybe like no, it's good.
It is good.
But it hurts.
Yeah.
Probably like Chicken Little. So then like
That is your life. They wrote Chicken Little based on your life.
So then that story I told as a kid
Yeah.
would finally be true.
Sean Evans
the
was in
baseball
Chicken
scene.
Little. Yeah. That's our lore.
That's her lore.
Our deep listeners know that story.
This is our version of the last
Yeah,
dab.
you don't
It
have to
is,
eat the whole thing.
Dave, it's Dave's Hot Chicken.
This is
Carolina,
the Reaper.
Yeah, this is the Carolina Reaper.
It comes with a disclaimer.
And you have to sign a waiver whenever you go in.
Did you have to sign a waiver?
They didn't make me
Oh,
sign
okay.
a waiver.
This is an
Tell
online
that
order.
story about your roommate.
Oh, so quick side story while we're getting this prepared. There's the.
I accidentally got like 3 chicken sandwiches because they kept messing up my order.
Yeah, and so we went together. She accidentally got the chicken sandwiches, and so I had one wrapped in tinfoil for my roommate at the time.
Which was plain because I don't get spicy stuff.
Yeah,
Or like
I
very
got
spicy stuff.
I got the hot, and then I got the Carolina Reaper one because I love spicy stuff. I had the Carolina Reaper one in the to-go box, and then the other one wrapped in tinfoil. And so I told her, I was like, hey, there's a chicken sandwich in the fridge if you would like it. But I didn't specify which packaging. Makes sense. So she came home. She's like, Sydney, thank you for the chicken sandwich, but oh my God, why did you give me that? And I was like, what are you talking about? And she was like, that was the hottest sandwich I've ever had in my life. And I was like, which box did you take out of? And she was like, the to-go box. And I was like, so that was the one that I had saved for myself. It's a Carolina Reaper sandwich that I had to sign a waiver for. She's like, oh.
She was
So-
sweating.
She said, as soon as I took the first bite, I was immediately sweating, snot running down, and I was like, she kept eating the sandwich though, even though
Because
she
she
was
didn't want to
suffering.
like be unappreciated.
Yeah.
She's like, it's so nice of my roommate
It's so nice.
to give me this sandwich.
I was like, oh
She ate
my
the whole
God.
thing, didn't she?
She ate the whole thing.
Here, we take our bite, and then I will immediately ask you your hot questions. They're personal.
We have to go fast.
They
with
are
this one.
targeted.
I don't want to do this.
And if you want me to censor parts of them afterwards, I will.
Okay.
Keagan, I mean, Sean, let's discuss the time that your ex-boyfriend tried to get you to use your... Sean, let's discuss it.
Oh, I don't like the flavor of this one.
I don't like the flavor.
That.
No, Keegan, answer the question. What are the allegations? Keegan isn't here! I'm crying. Sean, what are the allegations? Oh, this burns.
What's the question?
Are they true, and how do you feel about it?
Horrible. Really fucking bad about it, man. You don't know women if you want to.
Wow, that one's spicy.
Hey, I don't want my clit to be whitened. The way I want my teeth to be whitened.
Oh my god.
So bad.
Is it spicy even for me? I took a really big bite.
Oh, I didn't do.
Oh my god,
I
Hannah,
know.
I'm so sorry.
And that wasn't even the worst of my experience.
Why is it immediately worse?
Sydney, how do you plan to address the allegations by the restaurant chain known as Dick's Last Resort that you turn men gay?
Oh my god. I'm a little offended because I got it not once,
but twice.
but 2 times in a row.
Yeah.
And then,
Do you think you will
One
have
of
2
my-
gay boyfriends because of that prophecy?
God, I hope not. Go for everything, that's one.
Shut up, this is an ally.
But I hope that doesn't happen again.
Right.
Sean Evans, I feel like I'm gonna shit myself. I can handle spice, but this is a lot. Do you want some milk?
No.
Want some ice cream?
Shut up. Do your next. Somebody else do your questions while we still have to answer like this. Oh, Al, how did your roommate eat the sandwich?
I don't know. Okay.
My eyes hurt and I haven't touched them. How did she finish this? Everything burns.
Now I understand her experience. I immediately started crying. I love spicy stuff.
I do too. I put
this is
hot
a lot.
sauce on everything.
When is a time that you considered stopping being my friend?
When you came in with those boots. No, I'm kidding.
I considered a marriage proposal at that exact moment. So kind of the opposite. Who are you asking this to?
Both of you.
I don't think there's ever been actually a time.
Yeah, I've never considered to not be your friend. We've definitely had little like arguments where I was like annoyed, but then we got over it.
Yeah.
So
Ditto.
never once has it crossed my mind to not be your friend.
My answer is right fucking now.
Yeah. That's fair, but
fair.
we're trauma bonding.
It feels
It's
like
exciting.
the taste buds on my tongue are being pinched off.
No, yeah, they're being like burned
Now
off.
it hurts not because you said that. Stop.
So-
I
ask your
forgot about
question.
that. How could you bring back that trauma?
What trauma?
Like, you know, I bought a new because I just couldn't even. I didn't do it. I didn't do it because why would you ever want that?
I know who wanted it.
Oh my god, he didn't know what he wanted.
Oh my god, what am I fucking know? Hannah, do you want me to get you a wet washcloth?
No, I'll deal with it. Ask your question, bitch.
What inspired you to do film?
That is the dumbest
That's
question
not a
I've
good
ever
question.
heard.
I hate
Everybody
you.
asked me that question. Quentin Tarantino. I fucking love him. I've never seen a single one of his movies.
First of all, ouch. Not for the Quentin Tarantino thing, just the dumbest fucking question you've ever heard.
I didn't say the dumbest fucking question I've ever heard. Did I?
Yes.
Oh.
The reason I know I must be a masochist is because I kind of want to take another bite.
Me too.
No, me too, bro.
Okay.
This is
Let's
like
do-
how they say women forget how bad childbirth is, so that they evolutionary like want to do it again. And I'm like, is it not that bad?
What's the most embarrassing middle school moment that you still think about to this
Oh
day?
my god, I got it. So I got in a fight with somebody.
Like a physical fight?
No,
Okay.
a verbal fight, I think. Finishing up my statements, I was like, and those doors were like pulled back.
Oh,
like,
you
on
told
the-
this one. Yeah, I love this.
on the walls, and I was like, yeah, man, and fuck you, and I did a sharp turn away, and my book bag got caught on the door, and I got stuck, and I whipped back and got stuck on the door, and the door shut with me and the book bag on the door.
Mine was probably my first kiss. It was by the lockers in 7th grade with a guy named Kyle, who is, I believe, married now. Hi, Kyle. And he had like the Justin Bieber haircut that was really in right back then. And then when I'm having my first kiss, for some reason I open my eyes at some point and I see this old man janitor in the halls just by the locker. He makes direct eye contact with me. Direct eye contact. And he just stares and looks. He's like holding a broom or something. So that is something I still think about sometimes.
I don't know why I took another bite.
Oh, you took another bite?
I don't know why you did either.
I got excited.
If we have ice cream, we have whipped cream.
Can you put a whipped cream thing on top of my head?
And lick it off.
Well, I don't think you'll want to do. We mean you can. But
That was great, guys.
I feel like I've been through war.
I was literally about to say she reminds me of the man in the trenches like staring into the camera, the 1,000-yard stare. I'll insert a picture for anyone who's not chronically online.
Thank you so much for listening. If you made it this far,
God, I hope you did, because why else did we do this then?
that was an immediate.
I wish they had more gradual
I
stuff.
know,
Because
that
the other
wasn't
stuff
a-
wasn't hot, and then it just hurt.
Please listen to the ad so that we can get our $26 back that we spent on Dave's hot chicken. Except I'm paying for Keegan's part of it because she showed up in a bald cap, and I said I would pay for it if she showed up in a bald cap.
Thank you so much for watching.
Sean Evans wants uppies.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sean Evans, for coming on.
You guys, God. You went like this. Sean Evans wants uppies.
I feel like I'm severely narrowing down my dating pool by the things
No,
that
you're
I do.
I think you're broadening it. Sean Evans
You need
will
to narrow
fuck
it down
everyone
if they
here.
don't like it.
Get you a Sean Evans who can do both.
And also, somebody thought you were Walter White, and I find that unreasonably funny.
Jesse! Jesse, we gotta eat the chicken!
We gotta eat the hot chicken. Jesse! Matt's turning to Trump. Jesse, we gotta eat the hot chicken.
You can follow us on Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube. It's at Trauma Tuesdays. And
If you want to find us in person, we'll be at your mom's house.
Yeah.
Sean Evans will, at least.
Follow Sean Evans.
Say Sean Evans 3 times in the mirror, and Keegan will show him.
And I'll suck your dick.
Yeah. Sean Evans wearing the boots will suck your dick. Do
I'll
a
put
foot
the
job
boot on
with-
your dick.
With the boots, yeah.
There's a snake in my boot.
There's a
It's
lot
just
of
your
friction.
penis. Never ever kill yourself because Sean Evans won't allow it.
Sean Evans hates gay people.
Sean Evans loves Meryl Streep.
And also tag Sean Evans of this. Please.
Sean Evans is gonna get a restraining order. And a cease and desist from
Sean-
Sean Evans. Like and subscribe for a Sean Evans restraining order.
Sean Evans is gonna send us to an island.